They got you in the court system using your own women and children against you, man. You know, every man want to sue another brother for something real simple. When the scriptures tell you we supposed to hatch that out between ourselves, man. Why would you go to the enemy to persecute your brother?
When we already got laws written on
how to deal with each other. You see, you giving the enemy power over your nation when you do that, man. Because y'all taking on their nature when y'all do that, man. Because they're lustful and evil against each other, man. Look at how they walk around this earth, you know what I'm saying, just taking each other's lands. When the Most High gave each family of this earth their own land, their own region.
He divided the nation, their inheritance according to Israel. You know?
Hey, but Esau don't respect that, man. Esau march into Saudi Arabia, okay, invade them, take their oil, okay, and tell them how he gonna make their government similar to his when they already had their own government. Okay, he replaced their regime with his, and tell them how they should govern their own people.
Yeah, the system of credit. Look at how they deal with credit. They laws, they institutions, they laws. And Jake have learned that, man. The Lord told us what? After 7 years, you delete that credit, man.
And we're not supposed to even deal with our people with usury. Usury between our people is a transgression against the Most High. Because that keep your nation poor. You ain't supposed to, you know, you're supposed to pay a man the same day he worked for you. You ain't supposed to hold a man's check a whole week.
2 weeks. They hold it 2 weeks.
2, 3
Twice
weeks
a month you get paid. Yeah.
Okay? You ain't supposed to do that, man.
Right. But meanwhile, your bills are racking up. So you'll never get to really see your money because your bills are racking up. You get paid twice a month. By the time the 2 weeks done hit, you got bills rolling in.
Hey, the scriptures say what? Give us this day our daily bread.
Right.
Daily bread. Meaning, give us what we're owed on the daily, man.
Yeah.
You ain't waiting no 2 weeks for that shit, man.
Right.
You know how long 2 weeks is? You know how much could happen in 2 weeks?
Right. You know, in 2 weeks, you done made that company, you know, thousands of dollars.
Damn, some millions of dollars.
It
depends on what you do.
While you trying to figure out what's your next meal gonna be. You trying this place, it is not your rest. It shall destroy you with a sword destruction. That's what's wrong with a lot of Jakes. They think this, you know, they got accustomed to it. They got too comfortable in this system. It's normal to go to work again. That's not normal. To go to work and wait 2 weeks for your check. You got to portion out your food for that 2 weeks.
All right.
You got light bills. You got water. You got the rent itself is jacked up. The time we living in now.
And you can't never get ahead like that. You on a treadmill.
Yeah.
You running fast as hell, but guess what? You ain't going nowhere.
Going nowhere fast.
The book of Haggai 1:6, man, tell you, hey, you work, but you don't make no gains because you putting your money in a bag with holes. You can't never get ahead. That's why you see our people the way they are, man.
They broke down. They look stretched out. Their backs are humped.
Esau has snatched the hope from our people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they think this is the best it's gonna get? You know, when you ask some of our people, man, how you doing today? I'm alive. That's the best Come on, man. Hey, we supposed to have life and life more abundantly, man.
Yeah. This is Haggai 1:6. Ye have sowed much and bring in little. Okay? Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Okay? Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. You see that? Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. You see that? A bag with holes, man. So you constantly on, like the brother said, you on a treadmill, right? It's proven. I believe it in you know, when you know, in the black community, when that money comes in, it leaves right out within that same.
Man, it's spent before we even get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like the scripture said, we're putting it in the bag with holes. Mm-hmm. That means before it even comes in, we work. You know, we working just to give it out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we're not retaining none of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They tell you, you save for retirement. How the fuck you gonna save for retirement when you behind the ball from day one, from jump? Soon as the Israelite comes out the womb, they behind the ball already. Down to you, that same, you know,
trauma.
You know, that same thing, they behind the ball, you behind the ball, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, all of us behind the ball. You know, constantly trying to catch up. We on that treadmill. We ain't going nowhere. Meanwhile, you see Pastor Cornwallis driving past here with his Benz, living good. Yeah. And then you go to church, you sit down in the pews, he tell you, hey, give on to the,
he just rolled up.
Give your tithes and offerings so the Lord can bless you.
Yeah, he just rolled up. Everybody in the church.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You can hear him rolling up in that new Benz, you know. Like, hey, they don't even know where their next meal gonna come from. But they squeezing the pull out money out of their purse.
This man got a suit with, you know, thread count, high thread count, shoes shined up, and the people in the pews paying for all that, man. Yeah. That's deception, man.
You know that the minds of our people are destroyed when you're helping your pastor to buy a plane to go enjoy himself. You don't know what he's doing in that plane. He telling you it's for the ministry, but you think you believe that?
Half the time he's sleeping with you know, the wives of the men.
Right. You believe he bought a jet, 80 million, and you think all he's doing is just traveling to go to teach the word?
Hell, man, I don't know about you, but I could never trust somebody named Dollar. Their last name is Dollar. Asking me for money, I don't know about that. I couldn't do it, bro.
Right. These churches are enslaving you as well, man. Having you working around the church, having you go everywhere he go, you follow him. You pulling out your money, you advertising your woman. You know, you gotta wake up out of this spirit, man. The churches have destroyed the minds of you Israelites, man. The church have destroyed you, man.
Hey, but who commissions the church? Esau.
Esau.
So-called white men.
Yeah.
They enter into agreement, okay, with these churches. That 501c3, that's tax exemption from every dollar you donate to the church. Okay? They don't have to pay taxes on it. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, how come we gotta pay taxes then?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And the curriculums are taught by Esau. Yeah, the restricted curriculum.
You can't preach in the church and tell our people they Israelites. You can't go into the church and
that false American dream.
String you along, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Dangle that carrot in front of your face.
Right. And tell you, you know, the reason you don't have nothing because you're not giving
enough.
You got to give more. That's their answer to why you don't, what the scriptures give you, why you don't have enough. We just read it. You know, I got this quick precept real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This Deuteronomy 28. And I'm gonna really start at, let me see, 47. Okay, it say, because thou servest not the Lord thy power. Who serveth not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, and for the abundance of all things. Therefore thou shalt serve their enemies. And the word enemies here got an S on it, man. You have more than one enemy. That chicken you buying from their restaurant, that Chinese man, he hates you. Those Air Force Ones that you just bought from him, he hates you. That washing machine you just bought from Best Buy, that's Esau, he hates you. Your enemies are surrounding you, they working you, and they putting their stores in your community, the hate really shows right in front of you. Because just coming out saying I hate you, that's just one form of racism.
Right.
But there's racism that's backed by money. Okay? They can use their money to show their racism and oppression.
Right? You know, they put their money together to oppress our people, man. Because, like the brother said, man, how come we don't own nothing around us? How come you see all the other nations prospering and we don't? Hey, because if you read the scriptures, it tells you why. Okay? You keep going on that.
Deuteronomy 28:47, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he has destroyed thee.
You know? Hey, that yoke of iron has put on whose neck? Our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Yoke of iron to work ourselves to death. Okay? Whether it be in chattel slavery or in this new slavery they got right now, to where they make it seem like we working for some money, but we getting a pinch of what's really being made. We the workhorses.
Yeah.
But we don't get much of nothing, man. You see? And the scriptures clearly tell you why, okay, we're going through this.